Hey everybody, this is Rydo. Let's get back to Lego Lord of the Rings. The next spot is here. We're walking on this mountain looking for a collectible that would be, I assume, that right there. We'll just hop down here and quickly try and get it. We are certainly having a strange experience as far as this. As far as the way this world is working and how we're just kind of starting quests but not finding any of the items that would finish a quest. I see some lily pads over there. I think that's where we're gonna go. So we need Sam to do this one. And we need Legolas to go here. And we're through, good. Next step is find what we're looking for. Take a note here, the water level is actually higher than the ground. That's just pretty much awful video game design. That's awful level design right there. That's unexcusably bad. This thing is so rushed. This game is so rushed compared to other Lego games, which other Lego games themselves aren't like perfect. They've never been perfect. They've always had a few issues, but I've never seen anything so utterly devoid of content. And it seems like when we look at the numbers here that they do their standard Lego game contract. I feel this is how it works. They say we're willing to make a game that's has 250 gold bricks, although it's mithril bricks this time, 180 collectibles, 18 levels, and 20 red bricks. And that seems to be the way they make games and the way they negotiate to make games. And so then they're contractually obliged to do those things instead of just make a great game based on their time and ability, which then sometimes means the games are, the number of levels doesn't really matter that much because the level isn't that good, even though there's 18 of them, which is definitely the case here. They figured out a little trick there where I can switch my character I'm playing as into whoever I want him to be instead of having it automatically switch me back and forth. Get over here, back on land. So we couldn't start that quest, we couldn't do that. Next one is here. Gotta figure our way back up the mountain. We'll switch to Legolas. I suppose Legos did exist when The Lord of the Rings was being written, so it's not beyond the realm that J.R. Tolkien actually did name Legolas after Legos and the word "las" as a Lego kid, Lego boy. It's possible. I could even be wrong about Legos being available. As a kid, it could be a couple decades off. That's some of the baseless speculation you can come to expect from a YouTube video game critic. I need to do research before I say things, but I play so many video games, so take it all with a grain of salt. Always verify your sources, type stuff. I certainly suffered in several different ways by not doing research on this game. If I had watched the movies or read the books, which I'll be honest, I would have never read the books, but in a theoretical world where I would have read the books, it would have helped a lot with the experience. It would have definitely had me more involved with the world and better understanding the world. However, because I didn't do any of those things, I think gives a interesting perspective of what somebody, a kid, a child who has never been exposed to the Lord of the Rings story would be experiencing playing this game. And this is a kid's game, and one needs to assume that not all of your audience is going to be fans already. And from that perspective, this is no good. Honestly, I think even from the perspective of what a total leap that was, even from the perspective of a fan of the Lord of the Rings series, I don't think the kids would be having much fun with this game either. Trying to get to this point. We're entering one of the cities, and I think Rivendell here is where this is, and I think this is one of the best. Let's go ahead and hit this and make sure we've unlocked everything. So wait a minute, how did we miss all these? This over here. We need the wizard. We can certainly play as the wizard. That's Gandalf the White. Snap. Snap. Us up here.
A hobbit passed through a while ago, speaking of a luminous stone he'd seen on the pass of Caradhras. I'm skeptical, but I'll admit to being curious. If you come across such a thing, could you show it to me?
Oh man, I thought that was the thing I already had. The glow fluid. I thought finally we'll do a quest. But no. It's some other luminous stone. I'm looking all over here. Here's something. Blacksmith design for the little spring boots. Alright. Next destination, here we go. What does my magic power do to people? It's a statue. Yes. Here's an example of the right way to do one of these puzzles. You see at the far end is a point where it is going to lock in. And that's what our goal is, to push this platform to. One would ask, why can you not simply lift Gimli here to the height of those crawl spaces? He seems to have no problem being picked up and thrown at other times. Something's going on here. This way. There we go. Why is this thing catching on things? Well, even when it's done right, it's still done wrong. There we see it clicks in. I crawl up here. I enter this area. Talk to this guy.
The amazing view from Weathertop inspired me to write a poem. Trouble is, I left my only quill up there. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to fetch it for me.
Maybe what the deal is that these items only show up when you're in that quest. Maybe that's the trick here. It would kind of make sense. I want to try to see what this artifact room is.
Huh?
Up and up we go. An artifact room. Nothing up here. Alright. So. What is the artifact room? It's a big empty room with 4 statues in it, and then a bunch of extra statues over here. Alright, so this is all the artifacts from the prologue, where if we've collected anything. So these artifacts, as I guess what they're calling them, are the mini-kids. And that means nothing there is going to help me at all. Those items are not going to become items that I use almost certainly. So there's nothing here. Deal. Next thing we want to do is, let's go here. This glowing. Let's just run this way. It's a little strange that the artifact room is not near the blacksmith at all. Let's see. Down and down we go. Here's the Fellowship of the Rings seat. Switch over here to Legolas this way so I don't switch. There we go. There we go. The should work. There's no reason why this should not be work. This should be messing up. There you go. I guess I had to point my body in the direction. Keep on swinging. There you go. So we are here. It looks like Gloin is there. Let's see if we can get to any of the other ones. What was that? That was a bug. I swear it was. I moved magically. I thought you'd be able to pick up those flowers, but it seems like you can't. Unless there's some trick. Maybe if you use the trowel on flowers, you'll pick them up. Nothing else there? Where are we now? This area is new and interesting. This is the bonus level, okay. So, I'm not ready to play the bonus level. But, good to know where it is. That doesn't look like there's a collectible quite. There's like one way up there. But how do I get up there? Interesting. Jump up here. We jump up here. And then there's nothing more to it. We'll switch to Golem. If everything that was in this open world was connected, this is an interesting way to climb across. That's not the thing I need to do, however. If everything was just connected really close together, I think I would have probably banged out this whole section a long time ago. Like the whole open world section. And been happy with it a little bit more happy with it, and just moved on with my life. But the fact that the game is making me walk a mile, I guess that is in level with the story of the Lord of the Rings that you ended up, that the main character walked forever. But I don't think kids are willing to understand that. I don't think kids are going to get the thought that, oh, the reason why you're having to walk so much is simply because the game is echoing the themes of the books. I think they're gonna just say, oh, this is a big old empty area with nothing in it. Which is true. I mean, you can't deny that. That part of it being true is this is a big old empty area with nothing in it. Poorly designed terrain. That's about it. So. Throw that. How close are we to? I think we're right above it. This is a Lego head we're sitting on. It's either supposed to be a cleverly hidden secret or that's a Lego head, or it's just a reuse of things that already existed. That, in fact, it looks straight from Lego Batman 1, except for it's been retextured. Well, next section is over here, which is going to be a little bit of a jaunt, and it may be faster to just fast travel. Let's see what happens here. You can walk in this water section, interesting. Oh, moving on, I guess. This is like right here, and it looks like there should be a rope there. Here we go. We can break this. Get that. It's not very rewarding getting all this mithril. Not when we don't know what it's for, or what it's supposed to be doing. So that's rapid waterfalls. Well, we are collecting studs, at least. There is an achievement for getting over, like, 10 billion studs, I believe. So that seems like quite a lot for this game. Feels like something that would require a lot more gameplay than there actually is in this. If I jumped over that way, would that have done anything? I don't think so. I don't see anything collectible here. So, out this section. Nice designed little walkway there. Maybe that is part of the problem, is this game simply spent a lot of effort and a lot of time making some really nice looking sections that they ran out of time doing everything else. This area feels odd. A lot more action going on here than I'm used to. Collectible. Now we need to get over to that section. Okay. So hop here, up here, up here, up here. We'll walk around here. Where am I? Had to move the camera around quite a lot there. One jump here, one jump here, one there. There we go, we've got a quest.
We elves may be an agile sort, but all that swinging from poles takes its toll on the hands. Could you kindly fashion some mithril gloves for me? In return, I could help to double your income.
So that's the double. That's the quest. That's the quest we want to finish first before any other quest, because I can probably only afford to purchase that. I need to get over on the other side of this. I don't know how. I think what I'm gonna have to do is run around this whole section. No fishing to get up there. That's some kind of bridge I would need to do. Let's hit this. Yep, that's what I thought. Drop down here. Walk through this. Walk through this. Fall down, but be okay. Come over here. how do I get way up there, though? Interesting. And I imagine this that I'm doing now has like nothing to do with anything else. Oh, I guess it does. I guess what I'm gonna do is hop up to this. Here. Here. Switch around. Do this. Switch around. Do this. Switch around. Do this. Get to this point. And up here. And wasn't aiming to break that. Go through here. Come out here. How'd he get in there? Tim? Let's switch ourselves to this. Right. 6 to do. No, that's too slow. This guy I think is right. 2 there. 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 And then I've got to hurry over here. 5. 1 here. This is the start. Here. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. There we go. They're just at the core of the music. The music is... How much would this cost me? 200,000? I'm gonna regret this, but I think I'm gonna buy this guy. Yeah, I won't. I'll do it right. I'll do it right. I don't want to come back to the section, but... Oh, this thing had the wrench in it already. Cool. So, quest is here. Let's see if we can get to this mithril piece.
Huh?
Then after we're done with this mithril piece, we are kind of done with this area. We can move on to the next one. A lot of this stuff feels like it won't be remembered. I have no idea how we're gonna get to that point. So that's how we get to there. Alright, so we've done everything, I think, up to this point. Here's Bilbo Baggins. Let's go ahead and fast travel to this location. Let's get this mithril piece. And then we'll see if we can get this mithril piece. And well, we've missed some stuff, but I think also we've been unable to do some stuff. So I think we need to just start doing some other things. At this point, it's been incredibly boring. I'm gonna just leave all the other mithril pieces for a second. I just want these, so I'm gonna go here and give me that. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, we've talked to this, right? I think I've missed actually a statue, maybe two. So here, here, here. Am I going the right direction at all? I don't know. Not anywhere close, apparently. So even if I'm trying to speed this process up, it's not working greatly. And how is one supposed to reach this height? I see. Put some sand. Grow this plant. Now I can reach it. There we go. Good to know. None of that had anything to do with where I was trying to go, though. One more collectible. We have a race here. We have a puddle of water. Weather top. I don't know what this race is supposed to activate with. I don't see any creatures, unless, so maybe it's a nighttime race or something. Am I going in the right direction? Troll shaws. Jump, jump. Jump there. Switch to Legolas. Am I anywhere even close? No, I'm so far away. This is ridiculous. It's amazing how far away you get. So even try not to be distracted. Try not to collect everything. The game finds a way. One would assume this is the race. Mithril skeleton sword. Where is the other? So start over there. Try that again. Go this way. Where did it go? The goat should be kind enough to at least follow me to the next, take me back to where I'm supposed to be. Although the game is kind of nice about having the fast travel location not be drastically far away from where this thing is. Hop on. Let's try that again. Third time's the charm, right? Through the rain and mud we go. One has to hope this is the right way. And it isn't. Fine, forget it, Fooey. Fooey to you, I say. Let's just go to the blacksmith. Oh, time for the blacksmith. We should have probably done this a long time ago.
My little ones want feeding, but I lost my soup pot somewhere in that road where that black Rydo was lurking about. Please find it for me.
Talk to the map, make sure everything here is collectible.
Huh?
Start a fire here. That's one of 4.
I thought Dead Marshes was just a name. I didn't think there'd actually be those things floating in there. I ran away so fast I dropped my fancy umbrella.
Silver things everywhere to break.
Huh?
Maybe mithril swords break. Blacksmith design mithril hairbrush. So this area, you can tell, was kind of a default starting area for just figuring out what you're supposed to do in the open world. 3 of 4 there. collected. The blacksmith design, nice. And where does this take us? Ooh, the prancing pony. Hopefully that doesn't mess up anything. It doesn't seem like you can talk to anybody, or can you even start a bar fight going on? Nope. This feels... Now, in LEGO Star Wars, you would talk to a bartender in to unlock all the unlockables, and this feels very much like this would have been the main level section and where you get all the collectibles unlocked, but it's not here. Simply just not the case this time. Again, because I think this game was just unfinished. Did I already do that? Or, I don't know. Let's go over here. I don't feel like I did light everything last time I was here. And I just failed. That one was difficult. Nothing back there? Interesting. There's a couple of mithril bricks around here. Might be worth it to try and find them before we go into the blacksmith. But I think we're so overloaded for mithril bricks anyways. I don't think it matters. That one. That one. Come on. Hop, hop, hop. There we go. What else has the map got for us? There's several over here, it seems. Missed every single one of those because I wasn't standing on the platform. This one would go. I don't know. Well, there's one more here. Let's see if we can find that one before we'll give up. I think this one is probably Hidden behind something? Nope, just buried. Skeletons. Dancing skeleton gag again. They usually do it about twice in a game. All the other skeleton pieces rolled away. There we go, so 92. At 92 mithril pieces, it shouldn't be too hard to build the, how many do we have? 14 of the 30 designs we have. But I feel like there's more than 30 quests we've seen, so I'm very confused here. Mithril whistle sword, we know that's one of them. So we'll have to figure out which quest that is. And then we have to come over here and forge all these. Oh man, they're gonna make me do all this, aren't they? This is just like ridiculous interactive cutscene. So next, so I need to break up these actions quite a bit. The cost is going up too. I'm gonna hit Y over here to get this guy a little faster. Over there. So I should have been bouncing back and forth between all of this. This is ridiculous. For a game that has nothing, it's ridiculous for them to try and make you feel like you have something here. There we go, mithril something or other. Rope. That, what does that really mean? Does that mean anybody can use the rope? I think anybody could have used the rope anyways. We don't have this one, don't have this one, don't have this one, don't have this one, don't have this one. Mithril. Well, this isn't fun. This isn't fun at all. This is dumb. Most Lego games you would have just purchased these things. And that would have been it. No cutscene. No jumping on bellows. Mithril headdress. So we can start doing some of the quests at least. With this. What's gonna be funny though is that I'm gonna run out of mithril somehow. Well, we got 6 minutes. Let's see how long 6 minutes gets us, because if we're not done crafting everything, if I haven't run out of mithril or crafted everything in the next 6 minutes, I'm just gonna do all the crafting off screen. You don't need to see me go through this whole list and make it all. You will see plenty of crafting and forging still, because I will pretty much anytime I get a design now, I'm going to. See, mithril boxing gloves. I'm gonna just run back to this point. But I'm missing something here, definitely. Like, all these mithril lists don't seem to add up. It really doesn't feel like it adds up. Because there's twice as many items. And I don't know where I'd get the other items. Seems crazy. I may have to just pick a task, pick a quest, and then listen to the description of where it is, and we may have to work from that. This is a mithril squeak toy. Wasn't that what it's called? Yeah, mithril squeak sword. There's a lot of work to do. It's so incredibly slow paced. So incredibly slow paced. This game. And what's the deal with mithril anyways? Not to do a Jerry Seinfeld bit. I mean, seriously. It never came up in the story, I don't think. Maybe Sting was made from mithril. Maybe the armor that the Hobbit was wearing was made from mithril. What was that, mithril backlev? Oh no, it's a mithril ice bow. Good. Good to have an ice bow. What is that going to really help with? I don't know. Mithril cluster bow. We're down to 63, so 1/3 of our mithril has been used. I imagine it's going to take all the mithril in the world, or close to all the mithril in the world, to forge all this stuff. I don't want to put up with a minute of this forging mechanic, let alone 6 minutes making you go through. It's ridiculous. It is so dumb. This game absolutely should have been put on the back burner for 2 years. Who cares if it you wanted it to come out around the time of the movie? I mean, who gives a flip? If it's gonna be bad, it's gonna be bad. And this is bad. Bad. Wow. That one cost a lot of mithril. We may have an issue here if it turns out that I don't have enough mithril. However, still, at this point, unless it was the ice arrow that can break shiny silver things, we've got no explanation. No clue as to what can break this. Wait a minute, was that a mithril grenade? It says mithril disco vial. Let's equip this. Mithril disco vial. Alright.
Take the gun! Release forever! Take the gun!
Well,
Release forever!
well, I will say, you can't really end any better than that, it seems like. I'm gonna do the rest of this crafting off screen. that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.